How to install Arrow OS on the POCO X3 Pro. Hey peeps, what's up? Munchie here, back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can install Arrow OS on the POCO X3 Pro. Now, what are the prerequisites for this video? Well, for starters, you do need to have an unlocked bootloader and you need to have a custom recovery installed. I do have TWRP installed on my POCO X3 Pro. And how do you unlock the bootloader? How do you install TWRP recovery? Videos for those can be found in the description of the video. Next thing you would need is access to a USB OTG drive or a micro SD card, because the current recoveries for the POCO X3 Pro do have issues accessing the internal storage because of encryption issues. So which is why we are using a micro SD or a USB OTG drive. Next thing, make sure your battery is charged at least 50 to 60%. Do not, and I repeat, do not do this process if your battery is at 20 or 30%. Also, make sure you have a backup of all your pictures, videos, anything important which you have on your device, because we are going to perform a format data and you are going to lose all your pictures, videos, and anything important which you have on your device. Next thing you need to make sure is that you are on a specific version of MIUI. Now, how do you find that out? Well, either you can follow the XDA thread or you can follow the Telegram channels, and me personally, I prefer to follow the Telegram channel of the developer of this ROM for the POCO X3 Pro, which is Kuber. So yeah, hats off to him. And this is the build of Arrow OS which we are going to install. So this is the build from 14th of June, which I think is the latest at the time of recording this video. Now if you refer the notes, it says recommended minimum firmware. So for India, EEA and global, these are the recommended minimum firmwares. So this is the firmware or the MIUI which you have to be on, and that is like the minimum. He personally tested it on global 12.5.1.0, which is what I am running right now. But again, based on your region, you need to be on the minimum one. And of course, this I think changes as and when new MIUI versions are released. So yes, you do need to be on stock MIUI. Now, how do you go back to stock from a custom ROM if you don't have it already? We do have videos for those which can be found in the description of the video. Now, all the prerequisites, everything out of the way. Next thing you need to do is you will go into settings, password and security, remove your screen lock, fingerprint and face unlock. Once that is done, go back, go into Me account and remove your Me account. Once that is done, go back, go into accounts and sync and remove your Google account. Once you have removed all the accounts and security measures, make sure you reboot your device once. Now, why are we removing all the accounts and security measures? We're doing this because we are going from one ROM to another, and I don't want you to be locked out of your own device. If you want to, enter your Gmail or your Google account after a factory reset, once you boot into Arrow OS, be my guest, do not remove the accounts. But me personally, I do recommend you removing all the accounts. Now, what are the files which you need? All the files which you need are of course linked in the description of the video. I have them on my USB OTG inside a folder called Arrow. So for starters, you need Arrow OS official ROM. Now we are using the vanilla build for the purpose of this video. Then you also need GApps if you want to install GApps, and if you want Pixel Launcher, you would need the Pixel Launcher add-on and the Google Search Assistant. Again, Search Assistant, Pixel Launcher, GApps are all optional. If you just want Arrow OS, you can of course flash the ROM itself, and those of you who do not want Pixel Launcher, feel free to install the GApps build, because that comes with Arrow Launcher out of the box. But me personally, I prefer Pixel Launcher, so we are going through the long method of getting through to Pixel Launcher. And before you ask me why am I not using Nix stock GApps, well, that is because I tried with that and it gave me a boot loop kind of situation, wherein when I first booted into the OS, which is Arrow OS, the setup wizard kept on crashing. So there was some minor issue over there. Anyways, these are all the files which you need. The next thing we need to do is we need to boot into TWRP. So for starters, we need to turn off our device, and once the device is turned off, we are going to press and hold volume up and power button at the same time till we see the recovery logo. So here we are in TWRP recovery. Let us go into install, and as you can see I cannot access my internal storage. So select storage and select either microSD or USB OTG, whatever you are using. Tap on OK. Now you need to navigate to the folder where you have all the files. In my case it is in a folder called Arrow. Ignore the dot underscore files, those are for Mac OS Time Machine backup purposes. The first file we are going to select is the Arrow OS official ROM. Add more zips and then select the GApps package and then swipe to confirm flash. Now once all the files have flashed successfully, tap on the home button, go into wipe, format data, type in yes, and then tap on the check mark on the bottom right. As I mentioned earlier in the video, format data will result in wiping out of all your pictures, videos, anything important which you have on your device. Now tap on the home button, reboot, and let us boot back into recovery. Once we have booted back into TWRP, we'll go into wipe. Of course, the touch drivers do take some time to load. So wipe, advanced wipe, Dalvik, data and cache, and then swipe to wipe. If you get the message about unable to decrypt FBE device, feel free to ignore it. And now we are going to reboot into system. And at this point, feel free to disconnect the USB OTG drive if you have one connected. And we do have the Poco logo, which should very shortly be followed by the Arrow OS boot animation. So here it is, Arrow OS boot animation, and the first boot up will take some time, so you have to be patient. And there it is, we are on the setup screen. Let me skip the initial setup real quick. So here it is, we are on the home screen. Let us go into settings, and then if you go into about phone, and now if I tap on the Android version, there it is, iOS official build security patch from June, which is the latest at the time of recording this video. The kernel they are using is Arrow's own kernel, and GApps are also installed, so you do have Play Store and Google Photos baked in because we did explicitly flash the GApps package. Now do note that Arrow OS we flashed the vanilla build with the GApps package we flashed does not come with Pixel Launcher. So if I go into settings, apps and notification default apps, you will notice that the default app which we have is your Arrow Launcher. Now me personally, I am a fan of Pixel Launcher. No offense meant to your Arrow Launcher. So let us try one thing. Let us try to install some add-ons. Turn off the device and again boot back into TWRP by pressing and holding volume up and power button at the same time till you see the TWRP recovery logo. So let us go into install, and as you can see you are now able to access your internal storage, but I have still the files on my USB OTG. So let us go into USB OTG and the Arrow folder. The add-ons which we are looking for is your Pixel Launcher, and then add more zips and the Google QR search add-on with assistant, and then swipe to confirm flash. Now once both the files have flashed, let us scroll up, make sure there were no errors. So Pixel Launcher installation successful. Similarly for your search assistant installation successful. Let us go ahead and reboot system. And of course you can also disconnect our USB OTG at this point. We don't need it, but you can always transfer the files to your internal storage as well. So we have of course booted back into the ROM. Let us go into settings, apps and notification. Default apps, home app is set as the Pixel Launcher. So I think the add-on replaced Arrow Launcher with Pixel Launcher. Let us see if select is working. So yep, select works, screenshot also works. Again, this is totally optional, and if you want to keep Arrow Launcher, feel free to do so. There it is peeps, that is how you install Arrow OS based on Android 11, of course the official build on the Poco X3 Pro. And that will do it for this video. Hope my video helped you. Likes, shares and subscribes are appreciated. Feedback and comment more than welcome. See you when I see you.